Imagine being dropped into the American wilderness centuries ago with nothing but your wits.
How would you find food, shelter, and survive the biting cold or scorching heat?
This video unearths the astonishing and often brutal historical survival techniques that forged the resilience of early Americans. 1. Foraging and portable high-energy food. In the absence of grocery stores, early Americans relied on ingenuity. Indigenous peoples created pemmican, a high-calorie survival superfood made by mixing dried meat, like bison or deer, with rendered fat, and sometimes berries. It was so effective that explorers like Shackleton and Amundsen carried it on polar expeditions more than a century ago. Meanwhile, settlers and Native Americans often harvested cattails, a nearly ubiquitous plant, using every part for food, fiber, or water filtration. 2. Shelter building from scratch. From mud, sticks, leaves, to animal hides, survival demanded quick thinking and resourcefulness. Settlers in southern Appalachia often built wattle and daub huts, simple stick and mud structures topped with thatched grass roofs. Some frontier survivors even mastered no-nails shelters, ingeniously woven and lashed without a single metal fastener. 3. Mountain men, masters of the wild. Mountain men like Jim Bridger, who lived by their wits from 1810 into the late 1800s. They mastered game tracking, skinning, trapping, and even frontier medicine, often treating wounds themselves with herbal remedies. 4. The ultimate survival story, Hugh Glass. Few survival tales are as legendary as that of Hugh Glass. Left for dead after a bear mauling, he crawled, limped, and staggered hundreds of miles to safety, driven by sheer determination. His saga became the basis for The Revenant. 5. Harsh conditions on the Wilderness Road. On the Wilderness Road, settlers braved frigid winters in the late 1700s. The Kentucky River froze 2 feet deep during 1778-79, and entire families, often barefoot, relied on hunting and fishing to eat. They even resorted to eating frozen cattle and hogs to stay alive. They built cabins from chestnut logs, ideal for roof shingles, fences, and even medicine making from its bark. A survivalist multitasker's dream. 6. The survival ethos, preparedness on foot. As one survival expert puts it, the man who goes afoot, prepared to camp anywhere and in any weather, is the most independent fellow on earth. That mindset, mobility, resilience, and self-reliance was the backbone of early wilderness survival. So what does this hidden history reveal? From energy-dense pemmican to makeshift shelters, from mountain man medicine to bare-fisted endurance, the survival techniques of early America were as diverse as the land itself. These stories aren't just relics. They're a testimony to human adaptability, creativity, and grit. We may never be thrust into the wilderness as they were, but understanding how they survived offers new respect for our history and a fresh understanding of what it takes to endure. Their legacy isn't just in our past, it's in the survival spirit that still lives in all of us.